Myles, congratulations, another terrific win, another clean sheet as well. Tell us about the mood in the dressing room first of all.
Yeah, everyone's buzzing. Everything's been very good. Just a load of praises for the boys. I think, as everyone can see, there's a change in the dressing room at the moment with regards to energy, effort. But I'm just delighted myself. I'm delighted to be in the winning side again and to keep pushing on. And I'm just, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Very happy.
Well, Myles, I'll say it quietly because you're not saying it, but it's coincided with you coming back into the team and you're a consistent starter now. You must be pleased about that.
Yeah, it's been very difficult for me because obviously knowing where I come from, my situation before this, it's very different, to be joining the winning side and then being part of the winning side consistently and then missing out for the start of the season. So for me, it was very hard for me to deal with at that time, and I do take a lot of emotion into the game because it's something that I love football since I was a little kid. So when I don't play, it's annoying for me. But I'm just happy to be in the team. I'm happy to be helping the boys as much as I can. And obviously, if I can get goals or assists myself, then that's brilliant. But to get the results that we're getting so far has been good. And yeah, since I've been in the team, we've been getting a few results, but every single one of the boys has been class as well. So it's just good to be part of that and be back to winning ways in a way.
You said something earlier that there's been a change. Is it possible to put you? I'm saying it. You're back in the side. It certainly helps, but the mood music, the atmosphere has changed as well. Is it possible to put your finger on it and say why that is?
It's hard to say really because I think, like I was just saying before coming in here, there's been games that we've been in and we've been very good.
Yeah.
And then the small things have ended up making us lose the game.
Yeah.
So now I feel like a lot of those things are dropping for us in certain ways, chances, crosses, headers, whichever way you want to look at it, they're falling in our favour a bit. So maybe it's just changed in our favour and now it's looking more as a positive rather than a negative. But I think we've been class, to be fair. Throughout, I just think that certain things haven't fell for us, and that's maybe the change that we've stuck at it and we've just grinded away, and now we're getting the rewards for it. And
and funny enough, even today, like the red card so early on, you think, oh great, that's going to really help. It can be a hindrance in a way, can't it? Because they then just sat in, didn't they?
Yeah, no, they sat in, but then they've got their main game. I believe from watching them is the counter attack.
Pace, yeah.
And you can tell as soon as they get a chance to go forward, they will, especially when we're throwing men forward. So we had to deal with that, but I thought the defence done brilliantly to deal with that themselves. And yeah, we just had to kind of focus on our own game. I always believed we were going to win this game. The quality that we've got. It speaks for itself. We just need to keep producing what we know is best and what we play, and we'll get the results. And it's proven out there. I don't really worry about a lot of teams do. I think we need to just focus on ourselves a lot of the times because we've got the quality, and we show that quite regular. We just need to make sure we keep doing this back to back and hopefully climb up the table.
The gaffer I know likes, if he's got a winning side, he's not likely to change it. However, do you feel a pressure sometimes in your position, particularly because we're blessed with midfield talent now? Sars coming off the bench, you've got Callum coming back from suspension. The pressure on you to keep performing must be immense.
Yeah, there's pressure, but I think since I was a little kid, I've probably always had pressure from playing with older lot to playing with my own age group. So I've always, I believe, handled that pressure very well. And like I say, I always try to stand out as much as I can for what I do performance-wise. There's boys that can definitely come in and take your spot and play, but I think the spirit around the team is everyone, G's up everyone else to go and perform. And like I said, everyone's been pushing myself to do well and the other boys in that position. But it's like any position that I play in this team, I would always want to prove myself to be the best in it. Whether it's left wing back, centre mid or up front, it's whichever position I'm going to try and be my best. So, and it's a blessing to have players around you that are the same quality. So it's something that just pushes me to do better. And it's something at the back of your mind, but you try not to think about it. But I just deal with the pressure as I can.
Yeah, I mean sometimes your versatility can be an enemy because you're a great substitute if you like in that sense, but you've now established yourself in that midfield trio. Just tell us a little bit about your role in that, because to the layman it looks as though Crosby holding is giving you the chance to bomb on left side and Will down the right.
Yeah, I'd like to say I've got an absolute free role, but I haven't really. I've got to still do, the other side of the game, defensive. But the positioning is more about discipline. I think today was more about discipline, and that's what the gaffer was just drumming into me, kind of holding my position. Whereas I think in the Tuesday's game, I was allowed to front roam a lot more and pick up pockets that I wouldn't usually be in, or the areas that I wouldn't be in. But today was more about holding spaces, and then probably more of creating spaces for others rather than me being able to take them spaces. So it was a different kind of role today, but it changes, varies on game to game. But I just try to make runs that that the defenders won't be able to see, or that my teammates know that I'll be able to get into that space. And try to just find gaps, but it's whatever position I play. I'll try to do my best.
I always like talking to you because you're a deep thinker about the game. I know you're a real student of it, and it's great to talk to you about that. But just finally, I've got to ask you about this Tuesday. I'm pretty sure you're going to start against Tranmere Rovers away from home, Prenton Park under the floodlights on Tuesday. It'll be a fantastic occasion, Cheshire derby, and those are the kind of games that we wanted to win promotion for, isn't it? We're looking forward to that.
Definitely, I'll be looking forward to it. Tranmere is a good club and a good team. Previous years when I played against them, so I'm not too sure if I've actually had a win against them yet. So that would be good for me.
Everything.
That would be very good for me to go there and get a result. And I'm sure all the boys will be raring to go. Hopefully I do start. We'll wait and find out, but it's just now about rest and recovery, and then looking forward to the game, and hopefully I start and maybe get on the score sheet.
Biggest win of the season, 5 wins out of 6. Myles, congratulations. Well done.
Thanks for
talking to us. Cheers, man.
Appreciate it.
All the best.
Thank you.
Top man.